Yantra Mantra Tantra literally means creating a physical body of the divine energy. It could be Ganesha or a Devi, or if you belong to another religion, it can be any other kind of religious symbol, okay? And mantra is the chanting. So usually any mantra which is done 108 times, Gayatri is ideal, but if they don't know it, I tell them to do only Om, nothing else. And then Tantra is the process. So normally it's done between 42 to 49 days, mandala. There are many variations. People say 42, some say 48, some say 49. So I ask them to choose whichever is comfortable for them. One person has to be throughout in that period. So if it's a family and it's a man and a woman, and the woman is able to give 42 days, the man is not, and he goes in and out, it's okay. One person has to be stable and there. You set it up. You set up in a brass plate this altar. And it's not in the puja room. It's outside somewhere in the house. Whichever place you feel is a stressed out place. And every day at a particular time, you have to choose the time, which is convenient for you. Ideal is when you have not had food. It could be between meals. It could be early morning, late evening, before dinner. And it's important that you write down all that's happening to you. See, journalizing is very important for this kind of work. You have to write down everything that's bothering you. So you note down, like, this is what's happened, this is what's happened, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. You do a listing of that, and then come up with 4 or 5 critical statements, which is very important. You say it loudly. You say it out loud. It could be in any language. And then you say, may the divine help me in, for example, for so-and-so to become well. Somebody has an incurable disease. So-and-so, may he or she become well. May this child flower into a beautiful adulthood. It could be various things like that. You note down. Let it not be things like lottery ticket and stuff like that. We are talking about larger purposes, okay? And then you put it together, and then you state it, you follow it with the mantra, you have the witnesses, the sakshi, usually water, then soil, the earth, some flowers, then some fragrant substances like chandana, vibhuti, kunkuma and all that, and then the light, the lamp. And then you have a presence of a divine. And it could also be a Kshanika Devata. You can just take a handful of earth and create a Ganesha. You could take a handful of haldi and create a Devi. It can be any one of them. Every day it has to be recreated. You can't use yesterday's today. You have to offer it back to the earth. After the puja is done, sprinkle the water around the house, offer back the earth to the earth, the flowers to the flowers, and so on. Every day. When it's done with tremendous amount of inner faith and hope, things will shift. I'm very, very convinced about it. Because I believe that our tradition has always said, the gods want to help you. We don't know how to seek their help. That is where the lacuna is. They are not stopping you from reaching out. We don't know the language through which to reach out. So when you do this consistently for one mandala, and today there's a lot of neuro data that's coming out, which says the same 42 days is what it takes for the cellular structure to change. So I don't know how our ancients knew this. Because actually your cellular structure does undergo a change if you do this persistently with faith for one mandala.